Alright guys, we're back, no more Tycoon video. So, in this week's update, we got the TOS-01, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, and we have the Sherman Calliope as well. So, just two new limiteds, and also bug fixes, so that's pretty neat. And these two vehicles seem like they're just artillery vehicles, and we'll check them out in a sec, but before we go check it out, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe and turn on that notifications. I will be doing a giveaway at 7,000 subscribers, and I'll also be giving away some of this here from like a couple weeks ago, but that'll be once this is no longer limited, and I'll also be giving away these here, so yeah. Alright, let's go check out these two vehicles now. Alright, so the first vehicle we're gonna be checking out is the TOS-01. So, oh wait. So, got the TOS-1, it takes two parts of everything, and these are the stats here. Okay, speed is a bit slow, health is okay, and I don't think this has the blow-up panels because usually the Russian vehicles don't have any blow-up panels. So yeah, this is an artillery vehicle. Can't really see. It's kind of hard to angle it. You can't really spam this either. It's like as slow as the HIMARS. I'll have this here. Okay, so this shoots where your mouse cursor is pointed. And you got laser guided missiles, so that's pretty neat. So, seems like this here would work best against tanks. From what I'm guessing right now, that we'll go check out the other tank first, and then we'll test this one out. Okay, so next tank is the Sherman Calliope. So I'm not sure if you can. Okay, this has 60 missiles. So this is just the regular Sherman, that it has this here. Does aim a little slow. It does, you do also have the aiming through the scope here, so that's pretty neat. But this doesn't fire that fast. Like, definitely not as fast as the Katyusha. So, with this many missiles, I think that is kind of a disappointment. Hopefully they do change that. But, yeah, let's go test this out now. Okay, waiting for my parts to respawn. I'm gonna test this out first, so we'll test out the cannon first. So yeah, it does too much damage. It did like 9% to the mouse, and this here will probably be doing most of the damage. I don't think you're gonna really use the machine gun unless like there's player on the ground. Let's test this out first. So that was about 5% damage. I think it'd be easier to use a scope here. Yeah, there's not as much shake. Yeah, this does not kill the tank that fast. Yeah, so this vehicle here, I would not use it against tanks. Like, it'd probably be a lot better to use it against other ground vehicles. Even then, this tank moves pretty slow. It is just a limited, so you guys can choose to get it or not. But yeah, let's go check out the TOS one. This is probably the one you guys are waiting to see. Oh. Alright, so while I wait for my parts to spawn back in on my all, I'll grab this out here. So, yeah, as I was saying with the other tank, yeah, I would not use that against other tanks, but against like ground vehicles, it wouldn't be that bad, or just using it as an artillery. We'll test this out here. Let's see if my ult has stuff yet. Alright, my ult just got the parts. I'm gonna grab the tank. Like, I'm gonna use the mouse as usual. I don't have any other tanks here. I also forgot to test out the health on that other tank, so we'll test out the health on this here. Okay, yeah, health on this thing is not that good. Like, we'll grab out the... Probably not gonna test out the other tank because, to be fair, it's just a Sherman. I'll probably not tank that much, but let's test out the damage of this. So that did 10% to the mouse, so that's not terrible. Let's test out weapon 2. Didn't do as much damage, and let's see the... Which, I think that did 7%. Yeah, brought it down to 10%, then 83%. Let's test out the laser guided missile now. Okay, so that did 30%. I'll shoot that again. Okay, that did 31%. Okay, so yeah, this thing, it is a glass cannon. Yeah, I think the only thing nice about this here would be the laser guided missiles, because like, I would not want to fight a tank head on with this. Like, seeing how much damage it took from that, like, I don't think I'd want to get anywhere near even some ground vehicles. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for the testing. Like, this here, you're probably going to only... With these tanks here, you're probably going to only use it against ground vehicles. And I just wanted to test it with the tankiest vehicle I have on my ult, so... Yeah. And yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe and turn on that notifications. But yeah, guys, peace.